Hi, so now I am talking about Wilhelm Wundt, and I'm basically just looking at the notes. He was the father of modern experimental psychology. I literally just read that straight from the notes. He wrote contributions to the theory of sense perception, and he also wrote principles of physiological psychology. And his goal was to create the field of physiological psychology. He started the first lab in experimental psychology, and he was. Nope, we're gonna skip that. So he came up with the thought meter experiment, and that was basically to prove his point about voluntarism, and basically what that means is we choose where to direct our attention. Let's see. The goal of psychology to him was to understand consciousness. He was also he believed that the mind was not passive. I forgot if that was empiricist or realist, but it's realist. Got it. And he believed that only simple and immediate mental processes can be studied scientifically. He also came up with the idea of mental chronometry, and it's the time it takes to perform different mental tasks. And he came up with experimental introspection, and it is not to be used for higher mental processes. And I'm not sure what I meant in my notes right there, so I'm going to skip that. So he also came up with the elements of thought. He came up with sensations, and that's basically when a sense organ is stimulated and the impulse reaches the brain, and the two subsets of this was modality, which is like different aspects of the sense. Like an example with hearing would be like pitchness and loudness. Intensity. That's my bad. Loudness should be under intensity, shouldn't it? Okay. Feelings are the degree to which sensations can be described by the three things I'm about to talk about: pleasantness versus unpleasantness, tension versus relaxation, and excitement versus calm. And his research was immediate, and you couldn't involve a recall. So perception was simultaneous sensations and feelings. Apperceptions was the perceptions that were attended to, so the ones we knew about and the ones we focused on. Creative synthesis was an apperceptive process, and basically you just use that to create new ideas. He also believed that psychological events cannot be predicted because of the principle of heterogeneity of ends. And that's basically the idea when we're going for a goal, we may hit other goals along the way. Principle of contrast, opposite experience tend to intensify one another. So if like you found out your dog died, but you get to go to Disneyland, those would probably be intensifying each other. And principle toward the development of opposites. After a prolonged experience of one type, there is an increased tendency to see the opposite. And I don't know how to pronounce this. In the notes, it's the one that starts with a V and it has an O with 2 dots on top. Let's see. Okay, so the study of higher mental process is possible through naturalistic observation. I just read that straight from the notes. He came up with, okay. I went too long again. Bye.